Welcome back, everybody. We're diving into something a little different this time. We're looking at a short script, a prologue, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's for a story called Schadenfreude Warfare,
Okay.
written by Vincent Cain. So prologues, they set the stage, give you a taste of what's to come in the bigger story, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Set the tone.
Exactly. And this one, well, it jumps right into the action.
Oh.
Yeah, aliens, the Oval Office.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not your typical first contact situation.
Yeah, sounds like it. So what happens? What's the big twist?
Well, it starts with this, black octagonal fissure, kind of like a tear in space, appears out of thin air right in the Oval Office.
Oh, geez. Right in the Oval Office.
Yeah, and out steps this massive, 7-foot-tall reptilian alien, General Khartoum.
Oh, wow. I bet the Secret Service did not handle that well.
You can imagine.
Yeah.
They completely lose it.
Yeah. I mean, understandable. Right?
Totally. But then things get really wild. They open fire on Khartoum, and the bullets just stop, like inches from him, frozen in midair.
Oh, so he's got some serious power.
Serious is an understatement. At that moment, you realize just how outmatched humanity is.
Right. This isn't some, lost alien who stumbled upon Earth.
Exactly.
This is something else entirely. Advanced technology, powers beyond anything we can comprehend.
Yeah, and Khartoum doesn't just stop the bullets. He kind of flicks them aside.
Oh, great.
Then unleashes this terrifying display of power on the Secret Service.
Oh, no.
Brutal, efficient. It's all calculated to instill absolute terror.
Oh, I bet. I bet that worked.
Oh, yeah. And as if that wasn't enough, he's got this, I don't even know what to call it, this pet.
Pet? What kind of pet?
Bursts out of him. This salamander-looking thing. Moves like lightning.
From inside of him. This is getting weirder and weirder.
Oh, it gets worse. This thing devours the remains of the Secret Service agents.
Oh, God. That's just horrifying.
Yeah, it adds a whole other level of horror to the scene.
No kidding.
Underscores just how alien Khartoum and his companion truly are.
It's a nightmare. Like something straight out of a nightmare.
Absolutely. You have to wonder what's going through the president's mind at this point.
I can't even imagine. Just pure terror, right?
The prologue says he's just utterly broken by the experience.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be? To witness that kind of power firsthand, it would shatter anyone.
So we've got this incredibly powerful alien general. He's just decimated the Oval Office.
Right.
The president is, traumatized. So what does this Khartoum want?
That's the big question, right? Why is he here?
His proposal is where things get really interesting.
Yeah.
And disturbing. He wants to use Earth as a training ground.
A training ground? For what?
For his infantry. The Hijar. For the next century.
He wants to use Earth for 100 years of war.
With humanity as the target practice.
Oh, wow. That's bold.
Oh, don't.
Audacious.
It's mind-boggling. Speaks volumes about how the Hijar view us.
We're not even a threat to them. Just obstacle.
Right. And the president, of course, he tries to reason with Khartoum.
I bet that went well.
Not so much. Khartoum makes it very clear this isn't a negotiation, it's a demand.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
And to really drive that point home, he shows the president a holographic projection.
Of what?
Of the Hijar horde. Billions of them. Moving in terrifying unison.
Oh, wow.
The ground shakes with every step they take.
That's intimidating. Just the sheer number of them would be enough to make anyone feel helpless.
Totally. And as if that image wasn't enough, he shows the president their spaceship.
Oh, jeez. How big are we talking?
The size of Jupiter. Shaped like a giant armadillo covered in spikes.
Oh, my God.
It's another reminder of the technological gulf between us and them.
Yeah. Resistance is futile. That's the message.
Exactly. At that point, what are you even supposed to do?
I don't... Give up. Pray.
But the final line of the prologue, that's what really got me. Khartoum just looks at the president and says, 1 week, Mr. President. 1 week.
Oh, wow. That's a cliffhanger. What happens next? How does the world react? How can humanity possibly stand a chance against that?
That's the question, isn't it? It's like staring into the abyss of an impossible future.
Chilling. Absolutely chilling. It's that title, Schadenfreude Warfare. It's like a window into their minds, you know what I mean? The Hajar.
Yeah, what are they thinking?
Like, this isn't just about taking over or grabbing resources.
Right.
There's something darker there. It's like they get off on our suffering.
That's a chilling thought, isn't it? We're not even real opponents to them.
Yeah, nope.
Just entertainment.
Playthings for these super powerful beings.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
And the way Khartoum spins it, too. Like it's some kind of opportunity.
Hey, this training exercise.
Yeah. Maybe a chance to join the Hajar if we survive.
Survive for a century.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so manipulative. Like dangling this tiny bit of hope.
While knowing we're doomed.
Yeah.
It's cruel.
Makes you wonder what the point is. Why bother with all this?
Just to watch us squirm. I kept asking myself that reading this prologue.
That makes sense.
Is it just about being sadistic? Or is there something even more messed up going on? Some deeper purpose to this courtesy?
Yeah, and it's like they contradict themselves too, talking about free will.
Oh, yeah, that part.
Like they value a free mind for battle, but they're forcing this on us.
It's twisted logic, for sure. It makes you question what they even mean by freedom or choice.
Do they actually think they're giving us a chance? Or is it all part of their game, their sick game?
Good question. I don't know. The president's got to be wrestling with that. But it goes way beyond him. What about the rest of the world?
Right. How are other countries going to react to this?
Chaos. Total chaos. Fear, anger, denial. Maybe some will try to negotiate or appease them.
You think anyone will try to fight back?
I mean, what choice do they have? But our weapons are useless against them.
Right. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
More like bringing a twig to a nuke fight.
True. So what do we do?
That's the question.
Yeah.
This prologue throws us right into this nightmare scenario.
No easy answers.
Nope. Just a glimpse into this terrifying future.
It's interesting how Kane, zooms in on the president, right?
Yeah.
We see everything through his eyes, feel his terror, his despair. But, what about everyone else?
Good point. How would regular people react to this news?
Yeah, exactly. The psychological impact would be huge.
Right.
Totally.
Imagine the trauma, the fear, just knowing this is happening. It would ripple through society.
It wouldn't just be about the Hajar threat itself. It's like our whole understanding of reality would be shattered.
Absolutely. The existential dread would be overwhelming. It makes you think about all those alien invasion movies.
Right, where humanity always finds a way to fight back.
Yeah, Hollywood endings.
But this feels different. So much darker, more hopeless.
Definitely Kane's being realistic here. He doesn't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, the panic, the social breakdown.
Yeah.
It feels very real.
Like humanity might just not be strong enough or unified enough to handle this.
And even if we did somehow survive this 100-year war...
What then? What would be left?
Right. What kind of world? What kind of people? Who would even be human anymore?
That's the question that sticks with you after reading this prologue.
Yeah. It makes you think bigger picture.
Confront some really uncomfortable possibilities.
This whole deep dive has been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
We've talked about power, fear, manipulation, what it means to be human. It's left us with more questions than answers.
But that's good science fiction, right?
Makes you think, I'm definitely going to check out the full story when it's out, Schadenfreude Warfare.
Yeah, me too.
But for now,
yeah,
if this deep dive has got you wanting more...
There's a whole universe of sci-fi out there.
So many stories waiting to be discovered. Go explore.